Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America and Attorney General Pam Bondi. She's done what she's been asked, and it's massive. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. President Donald Trump gave the order. Attorney General Bondi has followed, and that order was to ask a judge to unseal the grand jury testimony in the Jeffrey Epstein case. Now, a lot of us want to see this material, but it's not just up to Trump and Bondi. That's a misconception that's been going on, that Trump can just wave a magic wand and himself declassify all this. But so much of the Epstein information is tied up in courts that it really comes down to what the judges are willing to release in these specific cases. And these cases happen all over the place. It's not just one judge. So it's not just as everybody wants to make it sound like just wave a magic wand, release the files. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. And I blame the administration, partly Bondi, for making it sound like it was that easy, because it's not. And as a non-legal expert myself, I believed it was that easy until I had to actually do research on it and find out it wasn't. But Bondi did make this move, and will the judge actually do it? Well, we have some legal experts weighing in on it here. I want you to listen to what they have to say, and then let me know what you think in the comments.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing the judge is going to do here is figure out whether there's really a legal basis to unseal these materials. I mean, the framework is structured to prevent their release, and the Attorney General and the Deputy Attorney General have made this motion to ask for their release. The case law they rely on is pretty slim, actually, but there is a basis for the release of such materials under exceptional circumstances. I'm not sure that this is those exceptional circumstances.
Well, on that point, I want to just read from people for a moment on what they had to say, and I'll invite you into this, Dave Ehrenberg, as well, because one of the things they talk about is the exception being, essentially overwhelming public interest. But they're citing to public officials, lawmakers, pundits, interesting, and also ordinary citizens who remain deeply interested and concerned about the Epstein matter. Dave, when you look at this and think about the reasons people obviously preserve the secrecy of a grand jury, and because, we all know there will be intimations and assumptions made by virtue of people's names even being raised in this, what do you make of the idea that this is the reason they're giving? Should this be enough for a judge to say, okay, pundits and ordinary citizens want to know? Fine.
Laura, probably not, because grand jury secrecy is important. Judges aren't quick to let the public see these transcripts. In Florida, we had the same issue over the state grand jury transcript. And the only reason why those were released to the public is because the legislature had to change the law. And once the law was changed that made a specific carve out for Epstein, then they could release it. So at the federal level, they probably will not, but there's always that small chance that in the interest of justice, because this is such a unique case, they will. But even if they are released, we're talking about a portion of a portion. We're talking about whatever pertinent